Hello everyone. Uh, Today we are going to discuss about solving linear equations. This is a topic which is taught to Form 2 students. However, even to Form 1's students, this topic is also discussed. But this video is special to Form 2 students, or in other words, Year 9 students. But Year 7 and Year 8, you can also make a small follow-up on this and see if you can catch up. All right, so without further ado, let us start solving linear equations. So the first question is solve the equation. The equation is 2. Let me change the size of pen. Okay, here we go. So the equation is 2, open brackets, x minus 5 equals 2 plus 8x. So the question is solve the equation. So to solve means to find the value of the letter used. So in this case, we are going to find the value of x. So the first thing you have to do is open the brackets like so, and this means that you take 2 times x, which is 2x, and then 2 times negative 5, this will be negative 10. That will be equal to 2 plus 8x. Now when you reach here, simply collect like terms. And I prefer taking those elements or all those terms which have got the letter, shift it to the left hand side. So in that case, this will be 2x. Now since this is positive 8x, this will be minus 8x equals to, this is 2 and this is negative 10. So we'll be coming on this side here. So it will be 2 plus 10. All right, so this will be 2x minus 8x. This will be negative 6x. And 2 plus 10, that is 12. Now to find the value of x, we simply divide by negative 6 on both sides. Negative 6. And the answer here will be x equals to, because this negative divided by negative becomes positive, cancel the 6, so you mean the x equals to positive divided by negative, the answer is negative, and 12 divided by 6, the answer is 2. So the value of x there is x equals to negative 2. All right, let's go to the next other questions. Solve these equations. Okay, let us try to put borders like so. Okay, let us start with A. Solve these equations. So you have A plus 15 equals 4. So collect like terms. This number without a letter should be sent to the right hand side. And this will be equal to, this will be A equals to 4 minus 15. And A equals to 4 minus 15. That will be equal to negative 11. Okay, the next question is A plus 15 equals to 4A. So take this number with a letter, shift it to the right, to the left hand side. So this will be A minus 4A. And this number without the letter, which is positive 15, take it to the right hand side. That will be equal to negative 15. So this is 1a minus 4a. This will be negative 3a equals to negative 15. Find the value of a divided by negative 3 on both sides. And this will be a equals to negative divided by negative is positive. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Right, let us come to this question here. Take this number with a letter, shift it to the left hand side, and this number here without a letter, shift it to the right hand side. So that will be a minus 4a equals to negative 3 minus 15. So 1a minus 4a will be negative 3a. Negative 3 minus 15, that will be negative 18. So to find the value of a, divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3, and this becomes positive, then 3 will cancel. So a equals to negative divided by negative is positive, 18 divided by 3, the answer is 6. Right, the last question is a minus 15 equals to 4a plus 3. So like as I said earlier, take this 4a, shift it here, so it will be a minus 4a. That will be equal to negative 15, shift it on this side here, so it will be 3 plus 15. So this will be 1a minus 4a is negative 3a, negative 3a. So negative 3a equals to 3 plus 15 is 18. Okay, to find the value of a, divide by negative 3, divided by negative 3 on both sides. This will be a equals to positive divided by negative is negative 18 divided by 3, that is 6. Here, that is 6. Now let us proceed with next questions. The question says solve these equations, check your answer. Solve these equations and check your answers. Okay, let us start with a, and then b, lastly we do c. Okay, let us start solving, finding the value of x. This is 5 plus 3x, 5 plus 3x equals to 3 plus 5x. So here collect like terms. I prefer taking those numbers with a letter x, take them on the left hand side. So this will be 3x minus 5x, because positive 5x will be shifted to the left hand side, and then this positive 5 will be shifted to the right hand side. So that will be 3 minus 5. 3x minus 5x is negative 2x. 3 minus 5, that is negative 2. So to find the value of x, divided by negative 2, divided by negative 2, and here the answer is negative divided by negative is positive. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. Now how do we check the answer? Okay, let us see how do we check our answer if it is correct. Okay, So here, let us see how do we check that. So checking the answer, we have 5 plus 3x. On the left hand side, we have 5 plus 3x, because the right hand side is 3 plus 5x, 3 plus 5x. Alright, now we got the value of x is equal to 1. The value of x equals to 1, so substitute where there is x, write 1. So where there is x, write the value which we have got. So this will be 5 plus 3x means 3 times the value of x, which is 1. Let us see if it will be equal to 3 plus 5 times x, but the value of x is 1. So we substitute where there is x, you write 1. So this will be 5 plus, use BODMAS, you have to multiply before you add. So this will be 3 times 1 is 3. Let us see if it will be equal to 3 plus 3 plus, then BODMAS, 5 times 1 is 5. You find that 5 plus 3 is 8, and 3 plus 5 is also 8. So our answer is correct. So this answer is correct. Okay, let us go to part B, collect like terms. This number without a letter, shift it to the right hand side, and this negative 5 with a letter, shift it here on the left hand side. So this will be 3x plus 5x equals, that will be 3 minus 5. Okay, now 3x plus 5x, this will be 8x equals to 3 minus 5, this is negative 2. To find the value of x, divide by 8 on both sides. Okay, and 8, that simplifies to 1, and this equals to by 2, 1, by 2, 4. So the answer is negative 1 over 4. Now checking, let us check if our answer is correct. Okay, checking. How do we check our answer? So just substitute where there is x, you write negative 1 over 4. Okay, so that will be, on the left hand side you have 5 plus 3x. On the right hand side you have okay, so we have, on the left hand side we have 5 plus 3x, and on the right we have 3 minus 5x. So 3 minus 5x. But the value of x is x equals to negative 1 over 4. So you substitute that. So this will be 5 plus 3x. 3x means 3 times the value of x, but the value of x here is negative 1 over 4. Let us see if this will be equal to 3 minus 5x. That means times negative 1 over 4. Okay, don't add before you multiply. So this will be 5 plus 3 times negative 1 over 4. This will be negative 3 over 4. This will be equal to 3. Then negative 5 times negative 1 over 4. This will be positive 5 over 4. Okay. Let's pull this one here. Click on down. Good. So we have this positive times negative. This will be 5 minus 3 over 4 equals to 3 plus 5/4. If you continue, just find the LCM of 1 and 4, LCM of 1 and 4. So here on the left hand side will be the LCM is 4, and on the right hand side the LCM will be 4. So 4 divided by 1 is 4 times 5 is 20, minus 4 divided by 4 is 1, times 3 is 3. On the right hand side we have 4 divided by 1 is 4, times 3 is 12, plus 4 divided by 4 is 1, times 5 is 5. Okay? So on the left hand side we have 20 minus 3, which is 17/4. On the right hand side we have 12 plus 5/4. So this will be 12 plus 5 is 17/4. You can see that these answers are the same, and that indicates that our answer is correct. Okay, finally we have the last question over here. 5 minus 3x equals to 5. 5 minus 3x equals to 3 minus 5x. So collect like terms. So this 5 here will be shifted on the right hand side, and negative 5x will be shifted on the left hand side. So this will be negative 3x plus 5x will be equal to 3 minus 5. So negative 3x plus 5x, this will be positive 2x. This will be equal to 3 minus 5, this will be equal to negative 2. So to find the value of x, divide by 2, and x will be equal to negative divided by positive, that will be negative. 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. So our answer is x equals to negative 1. Now let us try to check our answer. So checking. Right, we have on the left hand side we have 5 minus 3x. 5 minus 3x equals to 3 minus 5x. So we got x is negative 1, so this will be 5 minus 3x, means 3 times negative 1, equals to 3 minus 5x. That means 5 times the x, but the x is negative 1, so times the negative 1. So we have on the left hand side we have 5. The negative 3 times negative 1, that will be positive 3. That equals to 3. Negative 5 times negative 1, that will be positive 5. Now take a good look over here. 5 plus 3 is 8. 3 plus 5 is also 8. So this indicates that our answer is correct. All right, let's go to next other questions. Next other questions. We have solve these equations, give the answers as fractions. So collect like terms. 3x negative 4x. So this negative 4x will be here. It will be 3x plus 4x equals to, then we have 3x plus 4x, then we have 20 over here minus 12 okay, so 20 minus 12, this will be 3x plus 4x is 7x equals to 20 minus 12, that will be equal to 8. So divide by 7, so x equals to 8 over 7. And the instruction says give the answers as fractions, so you can stop here. Then here you open the brackets. This will be 9 times 2, then 9 times 3. So 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3y is 27y. That will be equal to 39. So collect like terms. This positive 18, this number without a letter, should be pushed to the right hand side. And this remains 27y equals to 39 minus 18. So 27y equals to, this will be 1, this will be 21. So to find the value of y, divide by 27, y will be equal to, just simplify this fraction, by 3 this is 7, by 3 this is 9. So the answer will be 7 over 9. Okay, let us go to the last question over here. So expand the brackets. This will be 5 times 7 and 5 times z. So this will be z plus 15 equals to 35. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times z, that will be minus 5z. Collect like terms. Those numbers with z should be rushed to the left hand side. So this will be z plus 5z equals 35 minus 15. So the numbers without a letter, let us push them to the right hand side, and the numbers with the letter, push them on the left hand side. So this is 1z plus 5z, this will be 6z equals to 35 minus 15, that will be 20. To find the value of z, we have to divide by 6 on both sides, 6. And this will be z equals 20 over 6. This we can simplify by 2, this is 10, by 2, this is 3. So the answer will be z equals to 10 over 3. Right, let us move on. 10 over 3 will be our answer. Right, let us go to the next question. The next question is, again, solve these equations. Okay, let us start. We have a pair of brackets we have to expand. So 2 times x, 2 times 1, 3 times x, 3 times 2, 4 times x, 4 times 3. So this will be x plus 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 1 is positive 2, that will be plus 3x, that will be plus 16, that will be equal to 4x plus 12. Alright, so let us collect like terms. 1x plus 2x plus 3x. So this will be 1x plus 2x plus 3x, then plus 2 plus 6, plus 2 plus 6. On the right hand side will remain the same, 4x plus 12. Now add the like terms, 1x plus 2x plus 3x, that makes 6x, plus 2 plus 6, that will be plus 8. This will be 4x plus 12. Take this number with the letter, shift it on the left hand side, so this will be 6x minus 4x. Take this number without a letter, shift it on the right hand side, so it will be 12 minus 8. So 6x minus 4x will be 2x, equals to 12 minus 8 will be, this will be 4. To find the value of x, divide by 2 on both sides, 2 and 2 will cancel, and 4 divided by 2, this is 2. Alright, let us check out this. Expand the brackets. This is 2 times x, 2 times 1, negative 3 times x, negative 3 times negative 2, then 4x, 4 times x, and 4 times negative 3. So here we go, this will be x plus 2 times x is 2x. Again, 2 times negative 1, this will be negative 2. Okay, over here, we have negative 3 times x will be negative 3x. Will be negative 3x. Negative 3 times negative 2 will be positive 6, equals to 4 times x is 4x, minus 4 times 3 will be 12. Collect like terms, we have 1x plus 2x minus 3x, so we have 1x plus 2x minus 3x, then minus 2 plus 6, minus 2 plus 6. I'm trying to collect like terms over here. This will be equal to 4x minus 12. So 1x plus 2x, 1x plus 2x will be 3x. 3x minus 3x, the answer is 0, so you cancel that. And negative 2 plus 6, that will be positive 4, equals to 4x minus 12. Okay, now this time I want to take this number without a letter, shift it on the right, shift it on the left hand side. So this will be 4 plus 12. 4x will remain there. So 4 plus 12, this will be 16, equals to 4x. So to find the value of x, we have to divide by this number 4. So divide by 4, divide by 4. So 4 and 4 will cancel. 4 1 by 4, this is 4, and 4 divided by 1 is 4. So 4 equals to x. So in other words, x equals to 4. Right, let us go to another question. Okay, so let us try to expand the brackets, but before that, let us put some borders. Okay, so we have some brackets here, expand the brackets, negative times m, and then negative times negative. See that? So 12, but when you do negative times m, this will be negative m. And negative times negative, that will be positive 3, equals 4. collect like terms. This will be negative m, then this is positive 12 plus 3. I'm trying to put like terms together. That will be equal to 4. So 12 plus 3 is 15. So that will be negative m plus 15 equals 4. Positive 15, take it to the right hand side. That will be negative m equals 4 minus 15. Negative m, okay. We have negative m equals to 4 minus 15. This will be negative 11. To find the value of m, we need to divide by negative sign on both sides. So negative and negative becomes positive, and the negative divided by negative, the answer is positive 11. That's final answer. Okay, let us come here, do the same thing. Negative times 3. Again, negative times negative m. So this will be 12. Negative times 3 will be negative 3. Negative times negative, this will be positive m. That will be equal to 4. So collect like terms. We have 12 minus 3 is possible. So you write 9 plus m equals 4. Take this 9, shift it here. So that will remain with m equals to 4 minus 9. So m equals to 4 minus 9 is negative 5. Alright, come here. 12 minus 2, m minus 3 equals to negative 4. So expand the brackets. Negative 2 times m and the negative 2 times negative 3. See that? So this will be 12. Negative 2 times m will be negative 2m. Negative times negative will be positive 2 times 3 is 6. That will be equal to negative 4. Collect like terms. Negative 2m. Then you have positive 12 plus 6. Collect like terms. On your right hand side you have negative 4. So negative 2m, positive 12 plus 6, this will be positive 18 equals to negative 4. So negative 2m equals to this positive 18 has to be taken to the right hand side. So that will be negative 4 minus 18. So negative 2m equals to negative 4, negative 18. So the answer will be negative 22. To find the value of m, we need to divide by negative 2. Negative 2 on both sides. This will become positive. This will be m equals to negative divided by negative is positive. 22 divided by 2, this will be 11. Alright, let's go to the next questions. Okay. Look at Shani's homework. We have the homework given to Shan. Now there is a mistake on each line of his solution. Correct the mistakes, okay? Let us see the homework of Shan. The homework is 2 times x plus 8 equals to 3 times 6 minus x. And this is how Shan did the homework. Actually, Shan was supposed to take 2 times x and 2 times 8, and then 3 times 6, and then 3 times negative x. So Shen just did 2 times x is 2x, then plus 8 equals to 3 times 6 is 18, then minus 3x. So on the right hand side, on this right hand side, Shen is correct. But on the left hand side, Shen is incorrect. Okay? Now correct the mistakes. Okay, let us try to correct the mistake. The question was 2 times x plus 8. So 2 multiplies here, and this 2 multiplies also there. So this is the correction. So 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 8 is 16. Okay, on the right hand side, this will be 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times x is 3x. So Shen is correct on the right hand side, but wrong on the left hand side. Okay, the next we collect like terms. We have negative x plus 8 equals to 18. Even this will be wrong. Even the final answer will be wrong. Okay, let us do the corrections over here. So you take negative 3x, shift it here on the left hand side. So it will be 2x plus 3x. Then take this positive 16, shift it here. So it will be equals to 18 minus 16. Okay, let us proceed. So we have 2x plus 3x, that is 5x. And we have 18 minus 16, that is 2. So to find the value of x, you divide by 5, you divide by 5. So x equals to 2 or 5. So this is incorrect. Right. Let's go to the next question. Dakarai and Mia start to solve the equation. 6 minus 2x equals to 3x plus 25. Dakarai writes as follows. 6 minus 2x equals to 3x plus 25. Next step is 6 equals to 5x plus 25. Okay, so it was 6 here, 6 here, but then there is a 5x. Oh, okay, so it means Dakarai has shifted the number of the letter to the right hand side, and because this is negative 2x, when it shifts to the right hand side it will be 3x plus 2x, and the answer will be 5x. Now question A, what does Dakarai do first? So here we say Dakarai has shifted the number containing letter, the number with a letter, from left hand side to right hand side. That is what has happened. Now complete Dakarai's solution, that is B. Let's try to complete Dakarai's method. So negative 2x was taken there to when it formed 5x. So this is the time of positive 25 to come here on the left hand side. So this will be 6 minus 25 equals 5x. We are trying to complete Dakarai solutions. So 5x. 6 minus 25, this will be negative 19 equals to 5x. Now to find the value of x, we need to divide by 5 on both sides. So this will be 5 and 5 goes, so this will be negative 19 over 5 equals to x. So we stop here, that's the answer. Alright, let us go to the next question. Complete the Dakarai solution. So this is done. We have completed. What does Mia do first? Okay, let us go back to the Mia. Mia, let us try to check properly. We have 6 minus 2x equals to 3x plus 25. Negative 2x remained untouched. So negative 2x is remaining. So what has happened is how Mia got 19. That means Mia has shifted the number without the letter from left to right. So what does Mia do first? So Mia is shifted the number without a letter. Shifted the number without a letter from left hand side to right hand side. Complete Mia's solutions. Okay, let us complete Mia's solution. Okay, how do we complete Mia's solution? Mia took this positive 6, placed it on the right hand side, so it becomes, this is positive, it will become 25 minus 6, which is 19. Okay, now it's time for us to take 3x to here, so it will be negative 2x minus 3x equals to 19. Okay, then do negative 2x minus 3x, this will be negative 5x equals to 19. To find the value of x, we need to divide by negative 5. Divide by negative 5. This will become positive. And this will be x equals to positive divided by negative is a negative. 19 divided by 5 remains the same, 19 over 5. Okay, so far so good. So complete Mia's solution. That is done. Okay, let us go to the next question. Next question. Okay. Next question is taking us to this page, which is solving problems. Okay, solving problems. Here, what do we do basically? So in this chapter or on this page, we are going to discuss, or we are going to translate a story. This story will be translated into numbers and letters, and hence formulate an equation which we will need to solve. Okay, let us start with this question here. Xavier thinks of a number, doubles the number, and then he adds 3. He doubles again, and the answer is 70. What number did he think of? Okay. So here, let n be the number that Xavier is thinking of. Okay, now let us start. Xavier thinks of a number. Okay, the number is n. He doubles the number. Okay, to double the number, that means take the number multiplied by 2. Okay, so this is doubling the number. Or take the number, add it to itself. Okay, so after doubling the number, he adds 3. Add 3. Okay, he doubles again. Okay, this result must be multiplied by 2 because of the word double. And the answer is 70. So the answer is 70. What number did he think of? So we needed to work out the value of n. We need to find out the value of n. So here you do n times 2 is 2n plus 3, then times 2 equals 70. So I'm finding the value of n. So this 2 multiplies here. The same 2 multiplies here. So this will be 2 times 2n is 4n. 2 times 3 is 6. That equals to 70. Now take this positive 6, shift it here on the right hand side. So this will be 4n equals 70 minus 6. So 4n equals to 70 minus 6, that will be equal to 64. To find the value of n, we need to divide by 4. We need to divide 4. So this implies that n equals to 64 divided by 4. That will be equal to 16. So the conclusion is, what number did he think of? So we say Xavier thought of okay, 1 minute. Xavier thought of 16. That is the number which we got. Okay, we have another question over here. Lynn picks 3 numbers and calls them A. The first number is A. The second number is add 2 to the previous number, so A plus 2. Another third number is A add 4. That means add 4 to the previous number. So that means this number here will be the smallest. This number here will be the largest. Because if the first number is A and the second number is add 2 to the previous number, and the third number is add 4 to the previous number, so you find that the largest number here will be A plus 4 and the smallest number here will be A. Now let us see the questions. Find the difference between the largest and the smallest numbers. So difference means the difference between largest and smallest. The difference between largest and smallest, that means take the largest minus the smallest. The largest here is A plus 4 and the smallest is A. So when you subtract these, you mean to collect like terms. A minus A and later add 4. So A minus A, any number minus itself equals 0. So the difference here is positive 4. So the difference between the largest number, and the smallest number, the difference is 4. Okay, the sum of 3 numbers is 100. What are those 3 numbers? The first number was A, the second number was A plus 2, and the third number was A plus 4. Now the sum of those three numbers, so that means we need to add these numbers, but the sum is equal to 100. Write down the equation to show this. This is the equation. This is what we call equation. So the equation is well done. Okay, so the equation is done. Let's go to next. Okay, solve your equation. Okay, the equation was a plus 2, a plus 4. This was the equation, and we said this equals to 100. Now the question is solve. Solve means find the value of the unknown. So we have 1a, we have 1a, we have 1a, so put them together, 1a plus 1a plus 1a, collect them together. We have plus 2 plus 4, that equals to 100. So 1a plus 1a plus 1a, that gives you 3a, plus 2 plus 4, that would be plus 6, that equals to 100. Then take this positive 6, shift it to the right hand side. So this will be 3a equals to 100 minus 6. Okay, this will be 3a equals to 100 minus 6. This will be equal to 94. So to find the value of a, divide by 3 on both sides. And this will imply that a equals to 94 divided by 3. Now write down the values of the three numbers. Okay, the values of the three numbers. We have the smallest, which is a. We have the largest, which is a plus 4. So we have the second number, which is a plus 2. Now let us work out the value of a. The value of a, we got it, is 94 over 3. So you write 94 over 3. And the second number is a plus 2, but a is 94 over 3 plus 2. So we need to find the LCM over here. So this will be the LCM of 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1 times 94 is 94. 3 divided by 1 is 3 times 2, that is 6. So when you add that, you get 100 over 3. So this is the second number. This is the second number. Now the largest number will be, the value of a is 94 over 3. When you add 4, you need to find the LCM of 3 and 1. This is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1 times 94 is 94. 3 divided by 1 is 3 times 4 is 12. So when you calculate that, you get that is 606 divided by 3. So this is the end of the solution. Okay, let's go to the next question here. The next question is, the length of this rectangle is x centimeter. So the length is x centimeter. The width of the rectangle, this width, the width is 2 less than the length. Now, common mistakes. Majority of students usually will do 2 centimeters minus the length, minus x. That is incorrect. What we do is, the length of this rectangle is x centimeter. The width of the rectangle is 2 centimeter less than the length. So here we do the length, which is x, then minus 2, because less means subtract. So write down an expression for the width. So width width will be equal to the length, because here it says the width of the rectangle is 2 centimeters less than the length. So the length is x, so minus 2 centimeters. So that is done. The perimeter of the rectangle is 84. Write down an equation to show this. Okay. Now we know that the length is x and the width is 2 less than the length. So here will be x minus 2. Now perimeter, by formula, perimeter equals to add all sides. Now adding all the sides, let us try to identify the sides. We have from here to here is x. So the same will apply here. So this will be x centimeters. Because from here to here is x, so even from here to here will be x. Now from here to here is x minus 2, so even here will be x minus 2. Okay, perimeter is adding all the sides. Now we have adding all the sides. We have x minus 2 plus x minus 2 plus x. That equals to perimeter. So we have x minus 2 plus x minus 2 plus x. That equals to perimeter, which is 84. So write down the equation. So it is done. The equation is done. Let me check it again. It will be x minus 2 plus x minus 2 plus x. That equals to perimeter. Solve the equation. Okay, so we need to solve this equation. Good. So you do x minus 2 plus x minus 2 plus x equals to 84. Okay, let us collect like terms. We have 1x plus 1x plus 1x plus 1x. Then we have minus 2. We have minus 2. That equals to 84. 1x plus 1x plus 1x plus 1x, we have 4x. Minus 2 minus 2, this will be minus 4. Equals to 84. So negative 4 will be shifted on the right hand side. It will be 4x equals to 84 plus 4. Now this will be 4x equals to 88. To find the value of x, you need to divide by 4. Divide by 4. X will be 22. Hope that helps. Then we go to find the area of the rectangle. Okay. Find the area of the rectangle. Let us try to sketch that. All right. This is the rectangle they are talking about. Over here we had x, but now we got x is 22 centimeters. Over here we had x minus 2. So x minus 2, we got x is 22. So here would be 22 minus 2 which is 20. See that? So that means we have the length of 22 centimeters and we have the width of 20 centimeters. So they need area of this rectangle. Okay. Area equals to the length times width. The length is 22 centimeters. The width is 20 centimeters. When you multiply those, you're going to get 440 centimeters square. Right, I hope that helps. Okay, we have this equilateral triangle and the square have equal perimeters. Write down an equation to show this. Okay, a small correction I wanted to make here. A square has all the sides equal, but if you look at this, this is not a square. Why? Because you can see that the length is a plus 7, no matter how much a is, but it is a plus 7. But when you look at the width, it should be again a plus 7. But here it is written a plus 3. So the small changes I would like to make is, instead of a square, it should sound as being the rectangle. Why? Because a plus 7 is the length. So for it to be a square, it should be a plus 7. But here they wrote a plus 3. Or, if this was supposed to be a square, if this is a plus 3, even this will be a plus 3. Why? Because a square has all the sides equal. So let us make it a rectangle. Okay, now the question is, this equilateral triangle means all the sides are equal. All these sides are equal. And remember, these two diagrams are drawn not to scale. Not to scale. Okay, equilateral triangle means all the three sides are equal. So if from here to here 3a, so even this will be 3a centimeter, even that will be 3a centimeter. So the question is, this equilateral triangle and the rectangle have equal perimeters. Okay, perimeters, I said, to find the perimeter, we simply add all sides. Okay, so the question is, this equilateral triangle and rectangle have equal perimeters. Write down an equation to show this. Okay. So we have perimeter of triangle, and we have here perimeter of rectangle, because we changed a square to be a rectangle. Okay. Perimeter of a triangle, we add all those sides, so we add 3a, 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 add all those sides. For the rectangle, we have a plus 7, even here will be a plus 7. Here we have a plus 3, even here will be a plus 3. So perimeter will be a plus 3 plus a plus 7 plus a plus 3 plus a plus 7. So perimeter of a rectangle will be a plus 3 plus a plus 7 plus a plus 3 plus a plus 7. But now, if you read the question carefully, they are saying this equilateral triangle and a rectangle have equal perimeters. Okay. So this perimeter of equilateral triangle and this perimeter of a rectangle, they are equal. So That is the equation. Solve the equation. Okay, we want to solve the equation. Okay, on your left hand side you have 3a plus 3a plus 3a. We have 3a plus 3a plus 3a. On the right hand side you have a plus 3, a plus 7, a plus 3, a plus 7. Okay, now let us start putting like terms together. 3a plus 3a plus 3a, that makes 9a. And here we have 1a plus 1a plus 1a plus 1a. How many a's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1a plus 1a plus 1a plus 1a. And then we have plus 3. We have plus 7 plus 3 plus 7. Let me check. Plus 3 plus 7 plus 3 plus 7. Okay. So 9a equals to 1a plus 1a plus 1a plus 1a. You have 4a. And 1, 2, 3, 4 a's. Okay. 3 plus 7 is 10 plus 3. Okay, that would be 20. Okay, now take 4a. Shift it here. Because that is positive, it will be 9a minus 4a equals to positive 20. 9a minus 4a, that is 5a equals to 20. So to find the value of a, you need to divide by 5, you need to divide by 5, so a will be equal to 4. Good. Then let us go to the next page. Next page is find the length of the sides of the shapes. Okay. Let us try to remember this. The shapes. The shapes were like so, and we have something like so. And then we had over here, we have 3a centimeters, and here we had a plus 7, and here we had a plus 3. But we didn't know the value of a. We got a equals to 5. Let's check. No, we got a is 4. Okay. We got a is 4. So we got a is 4. So for the rectangle, we are going to have a plus 7. So that means a is 4. So a plus 7 equals to 11. So the length will be equal to 11. Come here, a plus 3, but a is 4. So this will be 4 plus 3. And for the width, that will be 7. How about the rectangle? The rectangle is done. How about the triangle? So 3a. 3a means 3 times a. But the value of a is 4. So 3 times 4 is 12. So this side is 12. And because this was said that it is equal to a triangle, so even this will be 12. And this will be 12. So find the length is done. Right, let's go to the last question on this page. Okay, the last question on this page says the sides of a triangle. Oh, they are talking about a triangle. The sides of a triangle in centimeters are x, 2x minus 3, 2x plus 5. The perimeter of the triangle is 57 centimeters. Write down the equation. Okay, so a triangle. Let us try to get a rough sketch of that. So that is a triangle. This is a triangle. Now they're saying we have this is suppose this is x, so this will be 2x minus 3, whatever it will be. This will be 2x plus 5. So they are saying the perimeter of this triangle is 57. Write down the equation. Okay, perimeter is add all the sides. So adding all the sides, we take x plus 2x minus 3 plus 2x plus 5, 2x plus 5. The perimeter is 57. Write down the equation for x. So done. The equation is this one here. X plus 2x minus 3 plus 2x plus 5 equals to 17. So the equation is done. Work out the length of these three sides. Okay, so we need to find the value of x from this equation. So we have x plus 2x minus 3 plus 2x plus 5 equals to 57. So collect like terms. 1x plus 2x plus 2x, so 1x plus 2x plus 2x. Then we have minus 3 plus 5 equals to 57. Now let us simplify this equation. This will be 1x plus 2x plus 2x. This will be 1x plus 2x is 3x plus 2x is 5x. Negative 3 plus 5, that will be positive 2, equals to 57. Positive 2 will be going on the right hand side. This will be 5x equals to 57 minus 2. 5x equals 52 minus 2, that will be 5. To find the value of x, we need to divide by 5, divided by 5. X equals to 11. So far so good. So now work out the length of the thing. Okay, we now know the we now know the value of x. Now let us work out the length. Okay, the length, we have this length labeled the x here. We have 2x minus 3, for example, and we have 2x plus 5. Now we know the value of x. The value of x is 11. So this side over here, will be the value of x is 11. So this will be 11 straight away. But here you need to do 2x, but x is 11, so 2 times 11 minus 3. 2 times 11, this is BODMAS. You have to multiply before you subtract. 2 times 11 is 22, minus 3, this will be 19. So this side is 19. How about this side? 2x plus 5, you need to do 2 times x is 11 plus 5, 22 plus 5, 27. So this side is 27. See that? So we have 27 over here, we have 11 over here, we have 19. So work out the length. That is done. Okay, let us see if we have the next. Okay, the next page will be simultaneous equations. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Thank you very much for listening. Bye bye for now.